Hello. Just waiting on Charlotte. Hope everybody's well. Hi. Let's get Queen Charlotte on the line. How's everybody? Oh, there we go. She's coming. Charlotte. Yeah. Hey, So Young. Hi, Alex. A few regulars coming in. Charlotte, where are you? Welcome to Straight Out of Martha's House. Look into today's artist of the Graham Company. Yes!
Good morning, everyone. Just wanted to say hi. Clark said no for the motorcycle, and he said no for the flight suit, so I had to find something.
Oh, for the background today.
Yes, so we have
a guitar is good. A guitar is good.
we have music.
Yes.
She wants to stay here.
Hi. Sorry. Okay. Yes.
Hi.
Yeah.
Great. Hi.
How you doing? I know.
How are you doing? You okay?
I'm good.
Yeah.
I love doing these interviews, actually. It like brightens up the day.
Oh, I'm so glad.
Yeah.
Great idea. I've learned so much about my coworkers.
Right.
That I
Well, now it's time to learn about you.
stressed.
Yes.
I'm stressed.
So, you know this game. Can you please introduce yourself and where you're from? Say your name properly.
Oh, I know that game, okay? you know how to play this game. What? My name is Charlotte Landreau. I'm from France. I was born in Strasbourg, and I've been in the company for 7 years now. 7.
Yes.
I'm an oldie. I'm a goodie.
Well, it flew by, though. It flies by.
Oh, I know. So fast.
7 years. Wow, I don't even think I knew that.
Yeah. It's been so, wow, so fast. It's incredible.
You're a soloist now.
Yes, I am.
Rising up.
Yeah.
Well, my next question is if you could tell us, like, how Charlotte was growing up, how little Charlotte was.
She was a little monster.
Oops!
I was I am hyperactive, so it's really difficult for my parents to get a hold of me. I was always moving, always like singing, drawing on the walls, always like I have brothers, and they were always in trouble because of me. I would invent like games for them. I had a great time. But that's why I started gymnastics, because my mom was like, she has to do something. She's getting in the house and she's driving me crazy.
How old were you?
I was 7 years old when she was like, please go do something.
Okay. All right. And we've seen the videos of you with the ribbons and the balls, like back broken, leg up.
Entire world. Like I lived for that ball and that rope and that hook. It was just, and those glitters and like all with full on makeup and the drama. Oh my god.
Like, how long did you do it for?
10 years.
10 years.
Yeah. It was like a full career. And you're like 12 or 13 and you're like, this is my life. Like, if I don't get that ball, I'm going to die.
Did you start taking dance while you were doing gymnastics?
We had one ballet class per week, just one, like 1 hour, but it was barely ballet. We didn't want to do ballet. So she was trying to make us do like dégagés and little pirouette. And we're like, no, no, we want to stretch and take our legs and
Yes.
do Batmos with the legs here. It was insane.
So when did you start getting serious with dance?
Uh, so I broke my foot when I was 18.
Okay.
That I mean, I was basically like too old to continue my career as a gymnast, and I did a few auditions, and then by surprise, I got accepted to do the audition for the Béjar school in Switzerland. And I went with a friend, and it started like a joke, like, yeah, we're gonna do Béjar school. Like, no way in hell this is gonna happen.
Yeah.
So my mom came and she was like, yeah, let's just enjoy a weekend in Switzerland, you know, beautiful lake of like Geneva. And by the end of the weekend, I was accepted in the school.
Bam.
And I was like, shit, I guess I have to be serious about this. Like,
Yeah.
I have to start working on like my turnout and my passé. I'm like, I guess I'm gonna have to be a dancer because this.
Yeah. Did you enjoy it at first?
I did not enjoy ballet. It hurt so much, and they put me on point right like 2 weeks after entering the school. We had a show, and they were like, Charlotte, so you're gonna be on point and like front of like the audience. Not looking good, Lloyd. No.
I'm sure you did. And they knew you could do it. That's why they asked you.
My legs were here, but oh my God, my feet were like this, you know. It was awful. But I did have so much fun. We trained like 6 days a week from like 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. And it was a new world for me. Everything new. I discovered modern dance, contemporary dance. We sang, we did exhibitions. I learned like martial arts. It was insane.
All right, that's cool. Well, and that's where you started Graham.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, I took my first class with Tancredo Tavares, who was a dancer in the Graham Company. Beautiful, beautiful man with like incredible technique. And like feet, you know, like Virginie, like, oh my God. And he scared me so much at first. He was so dramatic. He would take his chair and just like throw it at students who did not listen to him.
Okay, we don't need that part in this interview. We don't need to know about.
Okay, I respect it. Okay.
All right. Well, it made you strong.
Yes, for sure. For sure.
Let's hope we don't continue that part into the future. But how did you, so you did the school and you graduated?
Yes.
After and then you made your way to the Big Apple.
Yes.
How did you find the Graham School?
Well, after 2 years of dance, people were like, well, you know, you can't find a job. Like I did 3 auditions and they were like, I'm sorry, like you need a couple, like 5 more years before I can hire you. Like I can't hire you for 2 years of dancing. And so Tancredo, said, you know, like there's like this Graham school, that audition for. And I was like, yeah, okay, where is it? It's like New York. I'm like, yeah. No way. And the audition was in Paris, and so I was like, you know, like, yeah, I mean, I never go to Paris, so let's go once again, like a little week in Paris, enjoying doing all the museums and the Eiffel Tower. Just so romantic. I love it. So I went there and audition, and Tancredo did the audition with me.
Okay. Oh wow.
Because he's a close friend to Virginie, who was the director of the school at the time.
Yeah.
And at the end of the week, Virginie was like, okay, well, we'll see you in September, right?
Yes.
And I told my mom, I was like, Mom, I guess I'm moving to New York.
Oh my God.
It was insane.
Had you ever been to New York?
No. It was the first time.
Mm.
And oh man, I I did not speak a word of English. Like getting in the cab and taking my phone and be like, can you me here? Here.
But that's so exciting.
Exciting. I was scared. I was scared.
But then you came to the Graham School and then Graham 2 eventually.
Yes, exactly. And yeah, I had so much fun. We were actually like five French people in the Graham too, in the young company. So you know, I was not alone. And then eventually, we all started living together in that
Yeah.
small apartment. We were like six people in that apartment. It was so cool. Yeah, and then a year after that, I did the audition for the Graham Company, and I remember Xuan had a little accident, and Jan
Hmm.
came to me, and she was like, you know, I would like I need like a small dancer, and
Hmm.
says that you're good. So here's Tade. We're just gonna do 3 or 4 lifts with you, and we'll see how it goes. That's exactly.
Bam.
Oh, okay, okay, yeah. And then so Tade explained me the lifts and everything. We did this, and then like it lasted maybe 10, 15 minutes, and then
Yeah.
after, it was like, okay, well, good, you hired. And it was like, this is it.
What pieces were they?
It was Cave of the Heart, and I did the Princess, and so
Yes.
the show with the company, I was with Catherine Crockett and Mickey Oriaha,
Yes.
and who was like 21, and I was freaking out.
It was so good though. You were great.
I was out of my mind. I was like, what am I doing here?
So that was the start.
Yeah. Yeah.
Aw.
On stage with those powerhouses, and just it was incredible. They inspired me so much.
Yeah, they had so much to offer. Just by you would just sit and watch them like forever.
Yeah. And just the drama and the power and the respect of the company, and just being on stage with you all. I remember I had one show where I only did Kegwin, so it's like a little ballet of like only 4 minutes for those who don't know. And then the entire show, I had nothing else to do. I just sat in the wings and just admired like all of you. I remember you like being so beautiful.
Oh, thanks. Thank you. Well, we were so happy to have you join. I was
Yeah.
like, damn, this girl is fierce. The power and your energy has never changed.
Really?
It's always like,
Oh, go higher. The more coffee.
Hi, So Young. Hi, Jacob. We have some company members online. Alyssa. Okay. And the dog. Wait, so next question. Okay. So you join the company, they start throwing you in pieces,
Yeah.
living your life. What's been your favorite role so far that you've gotten to do in Graham, the Graham pieces?
The chosen one in Rite of Spring is probably my favorite. It comes more naturally to me. I understand the energy better, and just the music is just incredible. Like it gives me chills just thinking about it. Just that first note, you know, when it's
Yeah.
marked on stage, no dancer yet, and then all the male dancers enter first. It's just, oh, it's incredible.
Oh, we have a 12 online. Yes.
Isabelle.
Charlotte, would you like to do the honor of introducing Miss Isabel?
Miss Isabelle is an amazing étoile from the Paris Opera, and she's an amazing friend of Lloyd and I. And sometimes she comes to New York and she takes classes with Lloyd because I don't do ballet. Still hurt, yes. Uh,
Look her up if you don't know.
You
She's
love
the deal. We
it.
love you.
Next videos, have you seen? Isabel, I love your videos. In your kids, amazing.
Wait, okay. We got a little sidetracked.
Sorry.
No. Okay, so Rite of Spring, the chosen one. No?
Yeah.
What do you because that role is so deep.
Yeah.
How is it going into the beginning of it? Like right before the curtain goes up? Like what are you thinking? What are you going through?
So it's one of those roles that I have the time to enter in the character because I start like I'm part of the women, so I'm not the chosen one yet. And then within the ballet, I get chosen, and then I get to like get worked up and get crazier and crazier. But I try to think like I'm in a tribe and we're all in it together, and we have to go through that, otherwise we will all die. So
Yeah.
it gets very real to me, very raw, that raw feeling of like just being like almost an animal, you know, like not human anymore.
Yeah.
So I have to be, yeah, to really feel real and
Yeah.
raw.
All right. Do you have a future role, a future dream role that you would like to conquer?
Well, well, yes, I would love to do Jocasta in the
Yes.
um. For those who don't know, Lloyd and I were casted to do Jocasta and Oedipus in the Night Journey Grand Ballet. We did perform the duet. One more
Yes.
happened, and it was great. Even though we performed for like 20 people, I
Yes.
had such a great time. And I just, yeah, I got super excited about doing it with you on stage at the city center. So as soon as all of this situation is resolved, I hope we can do this because,
Yeah, when Coroni's done, it'll come back.
yeah,
It'll come back for sure.
yeah,
Mm. So that's your dream role.
yeah, yeah,
Okay.
really. Because it's gonna be a difficult one for me because I have to be a lover and a mother on stage and a wife and two of those things, wife and mother, I am not. So I need to discover what I can bring to that role, but what this role can bring to me as well.
Yeah.
And so that's very new to me, and I'm excited about that discovery, that journey.
Yeah, especially in the Graham pieces, the
Yeah,
Graham ballets, it's really
yeah.
it's important to have those opportunities because you connect more to her work.
Exactly, exactly. And then you can connect to the public because they actually see you going through that journey and not just dancing the steps.
Yeah, word. Um, what about the contemporary work?
Oh,
Like, do you have a favorite contemporary work that you've done so far?
I've never done it, but I learned it. The Nacho Duato piece that he made on you guys. I was
Deepak Ine.
Yes, I was just in the company when he was here, and he choreographed it on you, and it was just so inspiring to see that. So yeah, I would love to do that. I loved the way he worked with you. um, Also when we had Mats Ek in the house choreographing for you, and Ben and Peju, that was incredible,
Yeah,
insane.
yeah,
I was sitting in the audience for the premiere, and just him uh, explaining the way you have to enter on stage, the way the
mhm,
bell dancer have to enter with the axe on stage.
yeah. The drama.
Yeah, genius.
Yeah, but you didn't even think like it was. It's not that it's simple, but you know, you just walk on stage with your axe. But the way he set up the stage and the environment,
Where my mind was blown. I was like, this is exactly the way to do it. Like there's no other way.
yeah,
And he
yeah.
just, yeah, okay, like so normal. Do this and this and this, and I want it exactly this way. I was like, it works.
Yeah, like yeah, we love Mats. We love Mats that good. And he loves Graham.
I know.
Yeah, he loves Graham so much. Him and his wife Anna.
I know they were so kind. So kind. Just to like I didn't have the chance to work with him, but just to do the audition was already like, oh my God, like I'm
Yeah,
lucky to be in the same studio as this
yeah. And
amazing.
he's like a teddy bear. It's just like,
Yeah. When he came, 70,
How
71.
old was he? I think around there, something like that. I don't wanna make him older than maybe he is.
And guys, like he did the audition with us. Like he did the steps and
He taught everything. Yes.
it was amazing.
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 Amazing. Wait, Charlotte, do you have a favorite tour that we've done so far? Oh, I'm sorry. A favorite show first
Favorite show.
that
Oh,
you've performed.
the Paris Opera was everything. Per- right? A parade. It was just everyone was so happy, and we had so much to discover in that stage. So much history. So
Yeah.
so many other. It was like a dream I've never had, and I just entered on that stage, and I was like, "This is it. This is exactly why I do this job."
Yeah.
What
Yeah. It was crazy because
dream?
as you hear from other people, like you really feel the energy when you
Yeah,
walk into that building, but especially when you walk on the stage, you're like,
yeah, exactly.
wow.
Exactly. And I've heard that before from other dancers, but you cannot understand before being like in that space. Like it was incredible.
Yeah.
Especially
Which show in particular? What
I
did you do?
in one show when I did Appalachian Spring, and I had 25 people coming to the show. My entire
Yeah.
family coming, and it was incredible. Um, yeah, it, it was just that stage was insane.
Yeah. Aw.
Like
And I'm sure, yeah, big deal to have your family all there finally seeing you
yeah,
dance and
yeah,
professionally.
the first it was the first time I've ever danced in France because so I and then I went directly to New York, so I've never danced in France before. Like
Yeah.
uh, yeah, it was so cool. So
Mm. But
just
then that's
thinking of
my
that, oh oh
hello, Charlotte.
hello, yes, I'm frozen, Lloyd.
You're frozen, but I'm not. Let me call you back. Huh? We're gonna call. Hello? Hello? I'm gonna call you back. We're gonna get Charlotte back on. Sorry, everybody, for the setback, but we'll get her back. Hi, everyone. How's everybody?
Hi, we're back. Oh,
Hi, I don't see you.
can you hear me?
I can hear you, but I don't see you.
Weird. I
Let
can
me
see.
tr- let me try one more time.
Okay.
Can everybody else see Charlotte? Charlotte, are you still there? She's gone. Hello. That's my street. She should be coming back on. Sorry, everybody. Hey,
Hi.
sorry.
No,
I
no,
don't know what happened.
I think it's me. The connection in Texas is not great. Sorry.
No. It's cool. It's cool. Wait. Okay. So to jump back in, you said Paris Opera was. That's when you had your favorite show so far.
Yes, definitely.
Was that your favorite tour, you would say?
We had so many amazing tours. Like it's so hard to pick. I mean, I really loved the Madrid tour.
Hmm.
Spain tour was just incredible. Uh, I have to say, every time we have like our season in New York, it's just I love it. It's so
Yeah,
to be home and to perform. But yeah, I think that tour, the Paris Opera tour, was the best for me.
that was pretty. That goes down in history. Everybody has been saying that tour
No, yeah, it was something
because it
so
was great places.
yeah, and then we had so much to visit, you know.
Yeah. Aw. What's your inspiration for your dancing?
Oh, hmm, that's a good question. Always try to, I agree with So Young last time when she said Teres Cappuccini, but I also
Mm.
think about Christine Dakin. She
Christine.
inspires me very much. Yeah, somehow in her movement, and weirdly, like we look a little bit like each other.
Yes.
So like her dancing inspires me very much. Uh, it's so weird. It's so weird. Um, yeah, those two people and like our rehearsal director, Denise
Wait,
Vale,
repeat,
is inspiring
Denise.
me too. Uh, yeah, Denise Vale, our rehearsal director. Um,
Yeah.
Even though she's very different on me and on all of us, she inspires me a lot, and she put to my limits. And you know, I've gone further than I imagined thanks to her.
Yeah. Mm. Good. Okay. What advice would you give to the the future generation out there that wants to go and dance? Huh?
Um, okay, so I would think enjoy of the journey
Mm.
because can you hear me, Lloyd?
I
Can
can
you?
still hear you.
Uh,
Yeah, yeah. Now say something. We can't. Okay, one more time. Technology, you guys. It's 2020. Still got a long way to go. Come on, Char. Come on, Char, Char. I know So Young. She's coming. She's coming. She's coming back. She's in Texas right now, but the reception apparently is not that great for her over there. She should be coming back soon. She's waiting.
hear me?
Hi.
Hi. Okay, I opened the door. Hopefully the Wi-Fi is better. It's like that bad. I'm so
You seem
sorry.
clearer now. It's cool. It's okay.
Okay,
It's okay.
so yes,
But to repeat your advice for people out there who's trying to make it in the dance world.
I would say enjoy every single moment of the journey because we all, if you're in the dance world, you definitely have that passion and that drive that you want to achieve your goal. But often we forget to enjoy the present moment. We are so focused on the end goal that we're like, yeah, I'm just going to suffer through, these years of training that I don't really like, and then I'll be fine. I'll be in the company. And then you get in the company and the real work begin. And
Yeah.
you're more stressed because you want to keep your job, you want this role, you want this role, you want to go there. And so enjoy every single moment that you're in the studio, that you're lucky to be healthy, to be
Mm.
injury free, to be maybe pain free.
Yes. Maybe.
You can only feel that when you're young, and then you hit a certain level and you're not pain free anymore. No.
That's great show. All right. So now, for everybody out there, if you have any questions for Miss Charlotte, Queen Charlotte, shoot them out, write them. And as they're writing, as they're giving all their questions to us, my last official question to you, your funniest stage moment. Huh?
Yes, I have one, and it's you.
Well, oh God.
It was my very first time in the Vail Festival. For those who don't know Vail Festival, it's in Vail, in Colorado, and it's up there, up in the mountain, and there's like no oxygen. So like
No air.
normal person can't like really breathe, but for a dancer to not breathe, it's so hard. And I remember the very first time I went, I did only like a small part because I was just a dancer, and you were the incredible being that you are now. And I remember that you went on stage, like killed it, like crushed it. It was amazing. And then you came up stage and just collapsed out on the side of the stage. We had to drag him out because his feet were still on stage.
Like, you guys, it was so bad.
It was incredible. I was like, this is so dramatic and real. I was like, I love this.
The Graham Company, yay!
The oxygen mask on his face and be like, please breathe.
Yes, it was a very dramatic day. I'm glad that's your funniest moment in this company.
Yes, that was amazing. That was so funny.
Ooh, we have a lot of questions. You ready, Charlotte?
Yes, I am.
First one, do you think dancing and painting can have things in common?
Oh, definitely. I think all art forms have something in common. Well, first of all, passion. And then painting, yes. We did a little collaboration not long ago between Steps in the Street. So it's a lot of women jumping, and it's about the war and how unity can, is better than a single woman out there. And painter slash drawer did collaborate with us and did an amazing painting at the same time. So she was inspired by us and we were inspired by her, and it was just incredible. So yes, definitely.
Mm-hmm. Next question is from our fantastic stage manager, Jing. She asks, what is your daily routine, your workout?
Ooh, okay, I like it. All right, guys, secret time. I'm a lazy person. Okay, so I need to sleep a lot. Like we're talking about 11, maybe 12 hours per night. So
That's
when
amazing.
it's like I need to sleep. If I wake up and I have less than 10, there's no way I'm gonna work out today. No.
But I find a lot of the women actually they sleep a lot.
Yes. Well, we are a group of women that work very hard, and because we're only 19 dancers in the company and we have a lot of work load, we are in every piece. So yeah, we need time to for sure. But otherwise, my workout is a mix of like yoga, stretch, and then gymnastic, like warming up. And then I try to take a gram class at the school. If I cannot, I do my own gram class to get really ready. And then I work a lot on my feet because my ankles are pretty weak and I had a lot of injuries on them. So I make sure they're really warmed up and ready for the day. And then we have 7 hours of rehearsal. So that's enough workout.
Bam. Yes. Well, that kind of, you mentioned a little bit, that goes into our next question. So Young asks, do you think your gymnastic technique helps your dance technique? Does it make your dancing easier?
Um, uh-huh. I think my gymnast mentality and the competitivity of the gymnastic world helps me a lot in this world. Um, the technique aspect does not help me because it's very rigid. You have to be perfect as a gymnast. Well, in dance, you cannot like attain perfection. So I had
Mhm.
to let go of that part of me, and sometimes I still like do the movement to do the movement and not feeling it. And so this does not help. Also, flexibility is not a great thing in the Graham technique. It's not about flexibility, it's about feeling the contraction. And so that also does not help.
You better speak the truth, Shar.
Oh,
You better speak the truth.
very real.
Next question from my Graham friend Alex.
Oh,
Martha's roles for women are arguably superior to the roles for men. But if you could dance a male role in the repertoire, which one would you dance and why? That's a good question.
nice. Okay, one male role. El Penitent. In El Penitente, the Penitent is
Yeah.
mystical, I think. It's just so different, and it's a real partner to the main female character, and I love the different facets of this character. I just love it. So
All
beautiful.
right. Okay.
Yes,
Cool.
and yes, Alex.
Next one. What about not finding work in a company or finding it and then being cut out?
Okay, well, that unfortunately that does happen, and it's very difficult for the ego, but you know, like mentally, it's very difficult, and I think you have to be gentle with yourself if this happens because a lot of times it's not about you, it's about the company that needs a certain type of people. Like sometimes they would need like a white person and you're brown. Sometimes they need a tall black man and you're a petite blonde woman. Like they won't take you even though you're amazing and you have an amazing like technique.
Hmm.
They won't take you. So try to not think of that because as a failure to yourself. It's their problems. And then you should keep going with your career and try to find another amazing company that really um, is for you, like needs you and will flourish thanks to your talents.
Yeah. You want a company that's gonna make you shine.
Exactly. And yes, it's very difficult. And yes, sometimes we really want one company and we can't get it. But I think you should keep going. You should keep looking.
Yes. Ooh, these are good questions.
I
People
know.
keep them coming. Keep them coming. May you dance in Strasbourg next year.
A French friend of mine. No, would love to dance in Strasbourg, where I am from. Would love that. We're working on some stuff, Lloyd, before Corona, before, but you know, we'll see what happens. But yes, I would love for the company to come back to France.
After Corona, you know.
Yes, anything is possible.
Yes. Oh, we're Lorraine. Special shout out to our fabulous board member, Lorraine. Um, oh, I think she's talking about El Penitente. It's very hard to jump repetitious
Yeah.
in that role. Oh, okay. Because so the penitent jumps a lot. That's what
A
she's
lot.
getting at.
A lot,
Yes.
yes. But you know, Chronicle is even worse. Like we're at
Yes, it's
more,
true. The girls.
there's more than 200 jumps in that ballet, and one year we did have 60 shows, 60 times Chronicle without the tech rehearsals.
Oh, okay.
It was insane. Insane. All of
Yeah,
us had disciplines.
yeah. The girls are quite strong. So Young has a second question. What dance company would you love to work for besides Graham?
That's a good company. I am very. I just love the Puglisi work. The Puglisi company in New York is incredible. Um, I love NDT.
Yes.
Love. And I'm not nearly as good in like contemporary as I would like to. Still working on that, guys, because you can always work on something.
Yeah.
But yeah, that would be incredible.
All right. Okay. Wait, I think I skipped a question. Oh, if you want to answer this again, I might have missed it earlier, but how did you come to the gram technique?
Oh, so again, I went to the Béjar School in Switzerland, and there they offer contemporary and modern classes, and so that's where I discovered um, the Graham technique, and I fell in love with it, and I just understood the technique much better than ballet. I was so lost in ballet, like you do an arabesque, and I was like, which arm and why? Like, I have no idea.
Why?
Why? I'm so lost.
Next one. Is there another style slash type of dance you love to practice? For example, jazz or salsa?
I've never tried. I've never,
Mm.
and I think I should.
But do you like to practice another style right now besides gram?
I've never tried,
Oh, okay, okay,
so I know I maybe I'd like to try. I don't know. Well,
okay.
do some Gaga when Bobby Jean Smith came to choreograph on us, and that
Mm,
was Gaga class, and it was so impressive to discover that entirely new technique. Very very eye-opening for me. I was like, wow, there's an entire new world out there that I need to discover, and that I was not ready for that. It was just a bit shocking, and at the
yeah.
same time, so appealing. It was great.
What exactly about it though? About the Gaga? Like,
It was so like, it was very earthy and a lot of plie, and I just felt that I was not as grounded as I thought I was.
mm,
So that helped me a lot to like try to go even deeper into like to use that aspect of the Gaga technique into my Graham technique. Um,
yeah,
the way she moved was incredible. It was like a wild animal. Like it was insane. It was
yeah.
incredible.
Yeah, Bobby Jean's quite special.
Something else. Yeah.
Like no limbs at all, no bones.
And
Like,
guys, when she came to teach, she was pregnant. Like you could see a big belly form. Beautiful. To see her drop to the floor like that, I was like, whoa!
yeah. Wait, okay, Charlotte. So now we're gonna have, unless anybody has any other questions, and you can still put them up here, we're just gonna do like a series of like fun, random questions. Yeah?
Yes,
You,
okay.
you ready?
Yes.
Okay, all right. Um, favorite color,
Red.
favorite drink.
Gin.
Ooh, mine too. Favorite song.
The Beatles. I don't know which one, but the Beatles.
Okay, okay. Oh, I don't think I ever knew that. Do you snore?
No, I don't.
Oh, so strong that reaction. Favorite borough in New York?
Queens. I love Queens.
Rain or shine?
Shine.
Dressy or relaxed?
Jurassic. I'm French.
Okay. No, I love it. I love you, Charlotte. Bus or plane?
Sorry, what?
Bus or plane?
Plane.
Shower or bath?
Bath.
Favorite movie?
Ooh. The good, the bad, and the ugly. It's a Western.
Okay. Do you like westerns?
I love Westerns.
Oh. Wait, I lost. Coffee or tea?
Coffee.
Favorite dessert?
Uh, the lemon pie with meringue on top of it.
Mm? Okay. Favorite number?
6.
Biggest pet peeve?
Oh, I hate when people crack their joints, in their
Uh,
head. Yikes!
but you're always popping your hip.
That's not my fault. I don't do it
What?
on Okay, I'm just not warm, and I'm just trying to play in, and my hips are happen to pop because I'm old and I'm an old gymnast.
Shut up, girl.
It's so funny when like we have a meeting or anything, like it's very formal. Everyone is standing up, and I'm doing a little plie in the back. You hear.
Always. I'm
It's,
like, Charlotte's here. Wait, and my last question to you, pointed or flexed?
flex. I don't have amazing point feet. Yeah, parade.
Yes.
I have amazing feet. Everyone is like, yes, point. It's fine. No.
Oh, well, Charlotte, that's all of our questions. We did the interview.
I did it. So young, I did it.
What? Thank you so much.
Thank you, Lloyd. Thank you. That was so fun. Thank you for making me laugh.
No. You made me laugh. It was awesome. I hope everybody out there too enjoyed it.
Thank you for watching, guys. Thank you for laughing with us and for all your questions.
No, it's good to, people learn about the artists out there.
It's an incredible idea. Seriously, good job.
No, it's cool. It's all about you guys.
But like every interview, I'm like, yeah, it's a good question.
Yeah, no, I've been learning a lot. You think you know people, and then
you don't.
Lorraine, how do we see the other interviews? Okay, so everybody out there, they're always saved in my stories for 24 hours, but then also we transfer them to the Martha Graham YouTube page. And you can find all the interviews that we've done so far and all the classes that have been done so far. So yeah, go to the Graham YouTube page for sure. But Charlotte, were you going to say something, Charlotte?
Yeah, I have a question for you. So now it's my turn to ask questions. What do you most about like this entire situation?
What do I miss?
Yes. Since we quarantine, what do you miss most?
In like connection to Graham?
No.
Well, I just miss human connection.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I really miss just being able to like walk out and not be frightened of other people and hugging, I love to hug. So
I know. You guys like I'm French, so like we don't hug in France. Like we kiss.
Yeah.
So I remember the very first time I met you, like you just came and you just gave me a giant hug, and I was like, oh
yeah.
yes.
But that's what I miss most, and
yeah,
I miss you, and I miss all the dancers. I miss being in the studio together and just working. But soon, hopefully. Yes, at least we have this. I mean, imagine if we didn't have all this technology, we could see or talk to each other.
Yeah, I was just thinking about that. Like we do all those amazing things online for the people, but also for us. Like we need to reach out,
Yeah. But that's what I miss. But I miss you, and I thank you so much.
Oh, thank you, Lloyd,
for doing this. And I'm sending you a big hug.
You. Big hug.
And I'll talk to you soon.
Talk to you soon. Bye, my love.
Bye, beautiful. Bye. Aw, we love Shar. But thank you to all of you once again for tuning in to Straight Out of Martha's House. And tune in next week. We have, I believe, the fabulous Ben Schultz. So tune in next week. And thank you again for watching today. And I hope you enjoy your weekend and maintain a good mind, body, spirit. And sending lots of love to all of you. Bye-bye. Oh, that's my street. Sorry. Bye.